Just stick with nature.
I initially just come down to get myself out of the house and get a bit of fresh air and maybe meet new people, but also to learn about sustainability and growing stuff, because being in the city most of the time is something that I've just not really got access to, especially with small gardens in the sort of area where we live.
We prepare the ground a lot. We do a lot of seeding. Put it in pots first. Wait until they grow a bit. Plant them, and afterwards, what we do is when they're good enough to eat, we just harvest them. You'd say we'd harvest them and eat them, which is a good thing.
When I feel I'm living my dream, I want to be a farmer. So while I'm down here at the moment, I'm just learning and trying to explore my talents.
My status was garden labourer. That's my status. So that's what we did. He goes planting vegetables and have his own herbs and flowers and something. And he's got a plot in Barbados. So if I go to Barbados and he's not there, I sort of tend it for him.
I like being close to nature. I like natural things, and it gets me away from the shops, which I think are really unnatural. So it's something to escape the shops and to escape the TV and to escape from the illness that you might be having.
One of the main problems with having a committee especially with mental health users, is sometimes the long silences during meetings and the fact that no one really wants to talk up. And I think in the future we need to focus on how to get them to open up a bit more, so that we're not just sort of sitting there and a couple of people are answering, but we're sort of getting everyone's opinions. And I think sometimes by just diving into some physical work, then I think you set yourself up better.
We chose the words on the card because a lot of people don't like talking to each other and expressing themselves the way their views and beliefs are about the allotment. And we chose that method because it was easier for us to do it as a team, and it was easier for us to show what we'd learned over the few weeks that we've been here together. But as you can tell, I like talking. As an occupational therapist, do you think this project could help change people's lives?
Projects like this give people lots of opportunities. One of the most important things is for people to have a say in what services they're involved with, to kind of take a leadership role and participate.
If you or Jenny were to leave, what advice would you give the prospective occupational therapists that take over?
Let the group members lead the way, really. Don't try and impose anything on them. And learn as you go along, and don't worry about getting it wrong, really, because I didn't really know much about food growing before I started, and I'm learning every week that I come along. I'm still learning, so I think to learn alongside the other group members really is one of the main things I would say.
It gets me out of the house, gets us all out of the house, really, meet new people. We all got the same problems and stuff like that.
It's a good group because we're actually doing something together. You can see things changing week to week, and it's something you can look forward to.
We're going to put a memorial bench on here, and and have a little seating area, and maybe we can have barbecues or just have a chit chat or whatever, really. Hopefully. Being down here, I've probably felt more than anywhere within the mental health service that that I've got a voice down there, and that everybody has got that opportunity to sort of say what they think or feel. Whereas in the past, being in institutions or in sort of service centres and that, with little plastic plants in the corner and leaflets and all that, it's just not really personal to anyone, and I've never felt that my say was ever taken into consideration at all, but by doctors or higher up sort of people, or people that are supposedly more intelligent or more educated than me. Well, I've got an opinion, and even if it doesn't always sort of get utilised how I may want it down here, I always do feel it's been listened to.